And welcome back to Sports Plus. The United States Basketball Writers Association held their awards banquet this week at the downtown Missouri Athletic Club. The featured speaker was Roy Williams, who got to 900 wins faster than any college basketball coach in history. The three-time national champion is our Sunday conversation. You were an assistant coach for 10 years. Did you ever think maybe year 8, 9, or 10 that you would never become a head coach?
No, I never really cared about it. I could have been Coach Smith's assistant for another 30 years. And in the last 4 or 5 years, I was offered jobs and said no to them because I just didn't get the right feeling about it. And when Coach Smith came in and told me he thought I'd have a chance for the Kansas job, I thought he was losing his mind or something like that. But so when that one came along, I said yes, and I've been the luckiest guy in the world.
The Michael recruitment, how do you remember that?
I was the first coach to really get excited about Michael because I saw him play, but got him to our basketball camp. He spent a week on campus with us the summer after his junior year, and by the end of that week, we thought he was the best player in America.
I don't know if you've ever looked at your winning percentage, but it's .774. Dean Smith's is .776.
That's the way it should be. He's better than I was. We lost our last game, so it was hard.
You're such a competitor. How do you remain friends with a guy like Mike Krzyzewski when you're going at it 3 times a year sometimes? How did that work?
Well, there's so much respect there, and that's truly it. I mean, during the game, I want to win. But before the game and after the game, I thought Mike was one of our great coaches in our history, and I genuinely like him as a person. So it was never Roy Williams against Mike Krzyzewski. It was my guys doing what I wanted them to do better than his guys did what he wanted them to do on that specific night, and that's the way I looked at it.
How heated and how passionate was that rivalry with you and Norm Stewart?
You know, I would never use the word hated with a rivalry. Especially because I thought so much of Coach Stewart, and he really meant so much more to the game of basketball with the coaches versus cancer movement than anybody. And so I thought he's a great man, still think he's a great man. And that during the game, it was heated. There's no question about that. We could exchange some looks or maybe some words or something like that during the game, but I just thought he was a great coach and a great person.
You got to 900 wins faster than any coach in history. You could have easily gotten to 1,000. Why'd you get out then?
You know, people thought I was sick or there was something wrong with me or something, and it was one thing. I didn't feel like I was doing it as well. And I couldn't handle that, and I felt like I was cheating the players or cheating my school, and I miss it dramatically. 3 years later, I still wish I was coaching, but I've been able to do things with my kids and grandkids that I was never able to do.
What do you miss?
The relationships, the locker room, the bus rides, the practices.
Not the games?
The games, I enjoyed the games, but not like I did the relationships, and not like practice, because practice, I could chew somebody's tail out and then walk off the court at practice and say good luck on the math test tomorrow because I cared about them. But I loved it. Nobody's ever done anything with as much joy as I did coach.
What would you want one of your former players to say about Roy Williams?
That I cared. That would be it. Because I felt like, to me, as long as they knew I cared about them as individuals, we were going to be all right.